All right, so we're actually getting the wrapping of the ice and water and the ice and water wrap that comes with the Skylight, the Velux Skylight manufacturer, installed right now, getting ready to flash them out. You can see this one over here is getting ready to be done right now. So we got the shingles up after we put ice and water down. We got the ice from the manufacturer. It's all wrapped around all corners. Bottom flashing, shingle, step. It's going to repeat the process, shingle, step, all the way up. Then the Skylight will set, just like these down here. They're done except for the light. We haven't put the light on, just for the simple fact that we've got trash and work going on up here. I don't want it to smash it, but basically you can see what we've got. This is from the manufacturer, from Velux. It goes on the roof deck, up the side of the frame, just over the top. This is the old one. It's going to be completely thrown off and trash. We're just keeping the heat in because that's a heated area there. Like I said, I don't want trash coming down off of here on accident, smash and scratching the new Skylights. That's the one I brought up last week. The other two are down in the driveway over there. So these are just sitting temporarily until we get this upper done 100%. We're gonna start cleaning down. We'll get these set. They actually just set on and screw onto it, and I'll show you with this one. This is the one I brought up last week. This little rubber gasket right here, you can see, and it comes down. Thank you. If I can get my finger on it right here. Well, it just, trust me, it's kind of shadowed right there, but this will actually set down on top of the frame. This straddles all of the actual flashing. We do need to peel this off, clean this up, but yep, you might be able to see it better here on this side. You can see that. So if anything does get in on the top side of the frame, thank you, anywhere on the sash or whatever up here, that gasket is embedded on the bottom side there. This frame and that rubber flap will sit right on top of this and come over the edge just a little bit. Then if any rain or anything splatters, bounces up, it's such a snug fit, it actually comes over the top of the actual step flash pieces. I mean, you can see right here, shingle, step, right at the buildup, another shingle, step, right at the buildup. These pieces do come, that's our wall flashing, that's not it. Try to find one. I want to show you how they come. Where's all the step flash for the Skylights?
For the Skylights?
Yeah, I want to show it. Oh, right here. That's it. Okay. You can see these here. So if your curb mounts are a 2x6, use the entire piece. These again are the flashing kit from Velux. It's scored right here, so you fold it over a few times and snap it off if you're doing it with a 2x4 frame. So this is a 2x4 frame right here. You can see the height will be right where it needs to be there. I just want to point that out real quick. It's different than actual step flashing. This is the flashing that we're putting in on the wall right here. By the way, we are redoing this trim cedar board. There's a few that were rotten. And then up the wall, ice and water up the wall as well too. We're moving along. We just started this this morning. It is, what is today? I'm not even sure what today is. Thursday, March 6th, Thursday, March 6th, 2025. Brought this up too because I was just curious. It was a frigid day this morning. Roofs were covered with a little bit of snow, freezing precip. They're calling for winds up to 40, gusting today. Yeah, it's not bad yet. Let's try it. We just had a low pressure system move through, so we're up here. And the temperature for this, 100, it was reading about 100, 105 in that range. 100 degrees right here. They're sticking down. This was my biggest concern with TAMKO back in the day, is it just did not activate, did not stick. You can see just pressing with my thumb, it's actually sticking. So they've definitely changed the formula, their compound to their seal strip. And then this guy right here is just amazing. TAMKO Titan XT shingle, rustic black color. So to make sure we're gonna get done with no trouble, we get as much done as we know we can do today. We're gonna get into this section, which you already have, getting that going. What would be left? Let me just pause this. I'll go down the ladder here real quick. Bring it up there, flashing kit. We'll just run around real quick. Little board to protect the gutter there. See, that's the other new Skylight, big flashing kits. Run around the other side. So this is under control. That's under control. That we just recently started tearing. We'll go around the front. The other two drop sections here are close to being roofed out. One's done. One's got a little bit more to go. Luckily, it's not been near as windy as they said it was going to be. All new flashing everywhere. He just finished right here where the gun is right there. This side's been done for a minute. We're loading the front side now of this steeper on the upper. There, oh, he's already got that getting ready to go up the wall. So already roofing up here. Just getting ready to start the dormer here. So all this will easily be done today, no problem. Turned out to be a good day. What time is it? I think it was like, last I looked, around 2:30 or so. This is the only other side we still have to tear right here. So it's isolated in its own section. We're not gonna get into this until we know we have time to get it tore down and at least dried in. More than likely roof back. If we have to finish tomorrow, it won't be much. I don't even remember how big this is. Upper 40, low 50s, square with everything. So I think we can get into this today, but I'm not gonna try to push. We'll see where we're at here in another hour or two. And last section, you can see what we started tearing here. Yeah, getting ready to clean it down. What little bit we still got to throw right here. Always do our best to just minimal work and let gravity help us. Pop all the nails, clean it down, blow it down, prep the wall down here, ice or apron, ice, dry it in, load it, get ready to put this side back too. So, all right. Just want to do a real quick update. It's been a busy day today. Like I said, it's not been the nicest until like the last hour. The cloud cover's starting to break up, starting to get kind of nice. Probably pretty windy. Let me jump in the truck here before I forget. Put that back. Ah, don't have my key. I had it unlocked. Let's see what the temperature is here real quick. 47 degrees out right now. At least that's what the truck's reading. Not bad. All in all, I think it's going to be a very good productive day. I planned on 2 days here. I don't want everyone to be like, oh, it's going to be 1 day. I'm like, I'll just be honest with the customer. If I think it could be done in a day, I'll be like, look, we could probably get it done in a day, but just plan on a little bit of a second day. And weather's a big factor of that too. If it's short hours, like, you know, fall, winter, early spring, you don't have all the daylight like you do, at least. Well, I'm not quite sure what happened. The video just kind of cut out there. I was talking about the days, so the time of the day. In the winter time, you have obviously less daylight. You know, it gets dark earlier, gets light later, whatever the case may be. So how's that saying go? Don't over-promise and under-deliver. It's much better to under-promise and over-deliver. It's so easy to do. If you think you're going to do it in a day, instead of saying, yep, it'll be done in a day, and then you go into a second, that is kind of the, well, I over-promised, under-delivered, right? So if you think you can do it in a day, just say, look, we should be able to do it in a day. It might take a second day, whatever the case may be. And if you do it in a day, they're like, oh my God, they did it so fast. They did such a good job. They cleaned the ground up so great. They're going to be an advocate for you. All right, so also, by the way, give it a quick thumbs up. It does help support the channel here. Drop down in the comment section if you don't mind. Let me know where you're watching from, how this has helped you. If you're a homeowner, just learning to brush up your own skills, learn some skills. If you're a contractor, a foreman, whatever the case may be, subscribe if you think you get any benefit out of this. Hit the bell notification so you know when the next one comes up. But seriously, let me know where you're watching from. It is nice to read, to drop down the time it takes to shoot these, upload these for you guys. If it gives you benefit, just drop me a quick comment. Let me know where you're watching from and how it's helped you. As always, until next time, be safe, and we'll see you on the next one.